Okay. All right. Okay. It's time. Dun 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 dun. Shaka boom. Shaka boom. All right. It's Galactic Battle time, and we are 5 minutes late to the party. Let's jump right in. First, we got to check our mail. What's going on? Damn it. All right, so tonight we've got CHB and Star Eve China versus NYC versus CHI. 4 Chinese guilds, heavily Chinese guilds. Let's take a look. We'll go right into CHB's game. This is going to have Vera in it, and he is already on the move. This is our 230 million power Lord of the Server. He is already burning. That's interesting. Let's see if we're going to get some bullet action tonight. I think we will. Hello and everyone, and thanks for joining. Is there even anyone in this chat? Am I alone? Oh god, I could be alone. That's okay. We do these streams for the future, so that one day we'll look back on this and go, oh yeah, back in the day when no one had million commanders. Ah, those were the days. But for now, the closest thing we have is Vera. Vera has 850,000 leadership. And I think the closest person to him is like maybe 400,000 that we've seen. So here we go. ESC is on the offense. No, they're not. I'm sorry. CHB. Hey, Dougie. All right, we got some Doug action in here. Doug is joining us after that disappointing loss last night. What can you do, though? You put up a good fight. I mean, shit happens, you know. Did we ever decide what was the... well, you guys did take a stronghold. You know, and I think you guys... Oh, here we go. We got to check the action real quick. Filling it up. All right, so they're doing the waterfallings, tier suppression, tier 5 infantry march. Yeah, you got to send points to beat that. So that's why he does it. But honestly, you can just send tier 6 infantry right on top of that tier 5, and that'll beat him. So... Anywho, alright, we won't go into the details too much. I thought you guys had it, but you guys had a chance there. You guys took that stronghold, you got the vision, you could have kept sending it, could have turned into a Zergfest, but boy, would it have been expensive. And you do not want to be on the attacking side of that exchange. That is just asking your top 3 players to basically bust out the wallet, and the rewards just aren't worth it yet. They'll increase them for next Galactic Battle, but I think they got lazy this time around, and they kind of shafted the players. But it'll cost them in the end. People aren't going to pay as much. So anyway, you made a good run. You know, you got to the round of 8. That's exciting. Okay, and CHB is putting out some big points. Dude, they do stupid marches like this. I mean, tier suppression, tier 5. I mean, listen, that's not a lot of points, right? I mean, that's 15 deaths. 15 deaths is probably, I think they're maybe 500 points each, not even. So it's not that much, a few thousand. So if someone sends a big march, they'll countermarch it instantly to try to score big on them if they send a big countermarch, which might get countermarched again. And that's pretty much what CHB is going for. They're risking the points, and they're saying, we're going to go on the offense right away. And what happens is when CHB baits them in to focusing on that stronghold, Vera's going to start jumping around and smashing people with his golem and massacring people. So if they do fall behind in points, you can just count on Vera to come and smash people up. So waterfalling in the back, We know Waterfalling. He's one of their lead players, lead enforcers, and very active in the GB. So we'll keep an eye on him tonight. Oh, bullet. Oh! Look at this guy stealing my bullet idea. I think I've seen his bullet before. He'll take credit for my bullet, but it was all me. It was all me. Ah, there's the tier 11. That's Vera's. Is that 230? Is that Walker? That looks like Walker's. That can't be the airship. I guess it could be the airship. Dude, Vera better be careful. He might get popped by this bullet. That bullet will kill about 50 of those airships if he hits. There's 230. Let's see if he hits a ghost cannon. He doesn't get first strike, though. Vera does. So Bullet ends up winning the fight. Bullet's got Raymond, whoever that was, whoever sent the tier 11 march, lost, but he'll get the replays here. But he didn't get an awakening. That's why he was able to just attack in slots 2 and 3. So here we go. God, 1138. That is a shit ton. Wow. That's cool. Like, draws the lines and then blasts forward. Oh, yeah, we gotta throw some money around. Here's a medal for you. I don't want to give any points to Vera. He's already got the maximum whatever you can get from points, maximum avatar, so there's no point in even gifting him the medals. It just goes to waste. That's the replay Vera shared. You got to share the first winning replay. That's the one. God, look at those numbers. What is that? 2 billion points. It's weird that there was only 999 there. Ooh, black hole will not kill. See that? Black hole will not kill. Black hole takes more points than that. All right. Well, the tier 11 air has been shown right off the bat, so we didn't have to wait around to see it. I am betting we're going to get some ghost cannons here. I bet he drops them down. What was it, 100,000 troop? He'll lose? Yeah, that's not doing shit. Not doing shit. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Where's those ghost cannons? Well, we know he's using tier suppression. So, there's the 0 hit. So we know it's tier suppression. Let's see if he breaks through. We'll fast forward this. God, this Raymond's procking everything. He beats him, man. He hits him with the ghost cannons and still has plenty of troops. Alright, we'll give him points because we like Bullet. He's our favorite. Okay. Alright, so nothing major there. Let's throw the live stream out in that chat. I'll see if anyone wants to join us. Let's see. Bum 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 bum. Dun dun dun. This one. Think that'll do it? Should we try and copy that? Let's see what happens. Alright, back in the game. Here we go. Is that my fault? I showed my bullet off like 11 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago, and it made the rounds on the Chinese players' social accounts. So someone from ESC obviously saw it right away. I saw another guy that got a big bullet real quick after we did it. I'm taking all the credit for it. I didn't see anyone else do it before us, and then 2 weeks after we did it, someone else started doing it. But anyway, Bullet's he's a necessary hero to have, you know. You got to have an opener that scores points to force your opponents on the offense. Or, yeah, once you take a point lead by beating the tier suppression march, it forces your opponent to attack you or just give up. So you get the option to defend, and the defender's advantage always says you get to counter march whatever they attack you with. You know what's coming. Or whatever they're putting in the garrison, you know. Sometimes it means they, look at that, 37-31. Yeah, tier 11 can't get hit by black hole bombs, so if Vera only sends to strongholds, then he only has to worry about tier suppression marches. Because he should beat everyone else in a fair fight. No one's going to one-shot him. Really scary. Vera just sends one slot of tier 11. You can't black hole him. You can't beat him in a standing still fight. Even Stella with, you know, 1,000,000 leadership is not going to kill all those airships with tier 10. She'll need tier 11. So, yeah, Vera's got a very high advantage in this game. He might just sit on a stronghold eventually and say, you come to me. And he only needs about 3 or 4 weenies to hold the line. So what is that? That's Vera's golem. We know he can fit more than that. We know he's not losing troops. Are those the walkers or the infantry? What do we think? We think those are the walkers or the infantry? Uh-oh, here we go. Dez is here. 34 million. Man, we got knocked out by CHB, and I am not envious of these guys. Look at this, 111 million. You know he's got TR11. He's got to. 111 million. He's got a lot of crystals sitting around. So, let's take a look. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's check our replay, see if we missed anything. Aha, we did. Adon is in the battle. Another one of the CHB big guys. Adon and Waterfalling. They're a household name now. Adon, Waterfalling, Vera. We know 3 of their players by name. Yikes. They are the favorites to win it, guys, if you haven't been following. Vera's golem with those tier 11 airships. Probably going to take him all the way to the finals. So, he's the guy to beat. Let's see what Adon sent. Yeah, that's a pretty strong march. That's the old tier 5 tier suppression march. You send 25 or 26% tier suppression, and you could beat any ranger march without really risking much at all. And what's good for Adon in this match is he ends up scoring 90,000 sand, so he can pop the Intergal buff. He can pop, you know, faster commander heal. Those space sands, they really help out, man. And yeah, this guy's saying you guys really spent some money this week. Maybe, maybe they spent some money, or odds are they've been spending money since they had tier 11 for the last 6 months, and they've just been banking crystals during the gold event, like the Thanksgiving event. And yeah, they probably just finally got to spend them all. I know someone in our guild had like 80,000, and all the tier 10 unlocked. He just had 80,000 crystals just waiting around. And then this new event came around with the new advanced research. He's been burning through some of that. So yeah, I mean, it's like, oh no, tier 11. It's even harder to get caught up in this game. But there's a lot of players that have been at the top for so long. It's kind of like, okay, we'll give them something to play for now. And this is it. They've got troops that can't be black holed. And, yeah, another tier above everyone. Tier 9 used to do okay against Tier 10. It was reasonable. But Tier 9 is not going to do jack shit to a Tier 11 if the same rules apply, which I think they will. Alright, so let's take a look. We're at 55 minutes here. And what do they need to do? Well, they haven't really given away a lot of points. Alright, so CHB does have that plasma there. And all you got to do is just, since he doesn't have rangers in the back, I keep preaching this. If you're going to send a tier suppression march, you may as well send rangers in the back, because those tier 5 do not hit hard enough to kill 50,000 rangers per slot before the turn just ends and it's a draw or whatever. So always send rangers in the back. No reason not to. Just free extra damage. Yeah, they might get wiped out, but you're there to win fights, not get knocked out because you didn't send enough troops. So let's see what ESC's doing. Let's see what ESC is doing. Looks like they have conceded the left side to Vera. Oh, no, they're still hitting him. They're probably just hitting him with rangers and black holes. No, that's a weenie. He's just sending a weenie at him to see if he's keeping something in his stronghold. Look at this. This is their boss, ESC's boss, going toe-to-toe with Vera. Actually, ESC's boss is 100 million. Yeah, that's their boss. So they're second in command going against the boss of the game, just standing right next to him. Jeez. Ooh, there's a bullet march. Yeah, so he's sending that bullet to just clear the way. Probably had to beat that plasma. Yeah. So he is trying to clear now. See, this is the strategy we wanted to use, but unfortunately Vera came over and zeroed one of our guys and gave him the point lead and forced us to go on the offensive, and that didn't go so well. We almost got it back in the end. It was close, but I never got to use my bullet to its full extent. Oh well. That would have been really cool if we'd have made it to this week and actually got to get some cool replays out of it, but it looks like they're going to give it up. The CHB is not reinforcing this, and looks like Maruko just cleared it. So the timer has been reset. Vera got popped and didn't come back in time. Interesting. So good strategy there. I don't know if that was intentional, if maybe CHB wanted to give that up, or if ESE anticipated what Vera was doing. Oh, he's back. Okay. I don't know what happened there. He might have just had it targeted and gold jumped back. I got to check that strategy. But basically, if you have vision, you could warp instantly, or if not, you can just jump up from the half screen where there's normally a fog of war. Usually that fog of war, if you are on the bottom side, of course this is the bottom base here. There's two strongholds, one over there, one over here, and then the base at the bottom. The team on the bottom is defending against the team on the top. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. They are attacking into the team on the top because they have fallen behind in points. And there's a fog of war right around here. So that tile is hidden from that tile. And it goes all the way across the board, just like this. If you see me highlighting them on the screen there. Oh, we found an arc. So yeah. So anyway, they if you come up to here, you can warp here, pay 1,000 gold. Warp here, pay 1,000 gold. Warp here, pay 1,000 gold, and etc. All the way till you get right there. And if you leave someone else's arc up there and you leave the tile revealed, like see right now, if I was on CHB, I'd be able to target that. I'd be able to target this tile. And if Vera got popped, I shouldn't be able to target that tile because I don't have anyone there. But because I already had it targeted, I should be able to warp right there next to it and bring it back. And then once I do that, Vera can jump right next to me again. I can warp back to my side, and then in 10 seconds we're back right where we were. So yeah, and yeah, CHB lost that first stronghold. I don't know. That's not, CHB isn't really known for their openers. They have they gave away points on us for no reason, and they gave away that stronghold for pretty much no reason. They lost it to a ranger march, so they weren't really trying there. They might be focused on hitting arcs and zeroing people. Vera hits so freaking hard. He hits for 2.5 million rangers a hit, and you could build rangers all day and all night, non-stop, build, and you can only maybe build 5 or 6 million a month at best, and he'll knock that out of you in 2 hits. He can do that in less than 30 seconds. He'll find you, hunt you down, hit you again. So just having that many units and then having to heal him, speed heal him, it's a disaster. You don't want to be on the receiving end of his golem. So, we got Adon getting popped. All right, let's get caught up. So they are going to the right side here. We're still seeing ranger marches. We do expect to see more of these plasma tier 5 tier suppression marches because they haven't committed to full armies yet. And we can go watch some replays while we wait, but I don't think we're going to see anything too interesting. It's all been rangers here. Let's see the most recent one. Here comes that ghost cannon. Ooh, level 60 Mino particle. Yeah, level 60 ghost cannon. Yeah, I haven't really... 9.7 million. I haven't really leveled my bullet up to the max yet. I don't know how long I'm going to keep him. He's so effective against tier 10 and tier 11. I expect him to get nerfed soon, so that's why I haven't really fully committed 100 million resources to his skills. But I'm aware of him. I'm keeping an eye on him. I'm keeping him where I think he's okay, and if I do have to absorb him later because he gets nerfed, I won't feel too bad about it. So we'll see what happens going into the next playoffs. I think by the end of this playoffs, I think tonight, when Vera throws that tier 11 up there and he starts getting ghost cannon super hard, people are gonna see that bullets on the map. We should probably share that bullet video in chat, huh? Let people know what's going on, why that guy's bullet is so big. Oh, let's see if we can... What sucks about this is if I share, right? If I share, you can't just copy and paste it into the browser because it copies the whole message. So I have to go like this. Oh, I've been popular enough this month on YouTube that they've given me my own URL. So if you see it says youtube.com/C for channel, and then /Melt AOW for Arc of War. So that's cool. I got that the other day. I thought that was kind of neat. Yay for us. Our little game's getting recognized. Alright, Des. See, when you put the stars in their name, it doesn't show the replay correctly. Oh, what a weak Stella. She lands the Awakening. Or she lands the Awakening, she lands the Sagittarius. Totally has more troops, but she doesn't have Wings of Eternity, so she gets one shot. Oh, two shot. Yeah, so that's what happens. That's why you should send full marches. Bigger marches. Yep. Of course I'm here, man. Someone's got to be here. Someone's got to document this. Alright, here we go. This is the bullet replay we're looking for. This is a Vera replay. Be the tier 11. Bullet versus tier 11. Bullet versus tier 11. No! Well, he knew he was going to get nailed. Yeah, that was dumb. Dude, if you know he has first strike, send a dummy first and then follow up with the bullet. So, I've done the math on Vera when I was preparing to fight him. Awakening has a 60% chance. And if he strikes first, there is a 60% chance that he'll hit Awakening and I will never get to cast one Ghost Cannon. So, every time I got first strike on Vera, there was a 40% chance each turn that I was going to hit him. Now, I had the Armageddon Hall, so I was calling it 44% chance, but for the sake of this stream, and I don't have the math in front of me, it was 40%. When he got his first strike, of course, there was a 60% chance he was going to one-shot all my troops with his Awakening. But if he didn't, the chance of me getting another Ghost Cannon on my next one was 40% chance of a 40% chance of a 40% chance. So it immediately dropped significantly. Ultimately, I figured out that if I was going to have first strike against him, if he was the defender and I just kept to get to attack into him over and over and over and over again, I would always have first strike, and he would only trigger his Awakening 60% of the time, but I would only trigger my Ghost Cannon 44% of the time. So it worked out to be just over 50% of the time I would land a Ghost Cannon on him. But that was only if he was sending, full all three rows, not just one row, because obviously I'm talking about two rows attacking. Anyway, enough of all that. Let's get back to the game, see what we're looking at here. And I'm going to answer that mail here in a second, figure out who's messaging me. And it looks like the action has switched over to the left side. We may have been missing some gold jumping and massacring. So it's hard to watch. Like I said, the map doesn't keep up with us very good. And Dez has changed his hall. The only reason you'd use that hall is if you know you're using a tier suppression march against Rangers. So, does Dez have a tier suppression march out there? No, he's probably sending one, though. That extra 6% helps when you want to go tier 4 instead of tier 5. Just risk a few less troops. A few less points with using smaller troops. So, let's do a little upkeep while we're out. And, oh, that's for donating. Oh yeah, we got to check the other game here and do our donate there, get our free magazines. Oh, what is this? Eversource handing out the titles. Okay. Alright, let's get the guild mail. What is this one? Ooh, bounties. Oh, my bounties. Hey. Alright. I got promoted recently, kind of for fun, and I immediately threw up 2,600 goals to 40 players, just to kind of have a little announcement, a little bit of fun with it. And alright, back into the stream after we clear this. And NYC is a big guild, and CHB was down by 4,000 points, not many. NYC is a big guild, man. They have a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of activity, a lot of participation. They always get into... Every time I see a big fight with them, it's always like a huge zerging fight where they're either defending or attacking, and it's just red lines everywhere. And it looks like they're not showing anyone anything right now. They're just kind of sitting back. Neither team is trying to take a stronghold garrison. You know, if you start into a battle and you immediately rush their side and go for a garrison, sometimes you can trick them into using a tier suppression march and catching them. But not in this case. These guys are probably just hanging back watching the other GB for a minute and see what Vera's up to. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. So let's hop over there. Jump in. 56 people. That's a lot. 56 is a lot. That's more than I've seen all playoffs. So there's Vera, parked right on the enemy stronghold. Looks like they're making another attempt for the left. Looks like Dez has jumped to the left side over there. Pretty risky spot with Vera right next to him. And all right. So that's a weenie. That guy is just sending marches here. And if you're new to the stream, what's going on here is you'll see Rita. She only has 60 troops. You see Moonshadow. She has 580 troops. These two commanders are level 1. So when they lose a fight, and they're going to lose fights on purpose, what they do is they take 10 seconds between each march. So when this Plasma loses right here, he's going to defend first, that guy right there. When he loses, then this Rita has 10 seconds, and then she fights, and then Moonshadow has 10 seconds, then she fights, and then this Plasma has 10 seconds, then he fights. Well, they've been holding it for 50. Oh, here comes that bullet. He's taking some hits. Is that a different guy? 137k bullet? Might be a different guy there. Anyway, they're clearing now, so they know they've got 10 more seconds to send a counter march to reset that. 52 minutes. Yeah, CHB. Okay, CHB didn't clear it in time. And yeah, so Adon's Plasma March didn't make it. Interesting to see what they're doing here. I think what CHB is trying to do is they're trying to bait ESC into sending a point march. They're not too much worried about... Oh, there's a march. 100k by someone else other than Vera. That guy has three symbols in his name. If you're trying to figure out who Vera is just by looking at the names of the commanders, just look for these symbols. It's a very Chinese symbol in the first one, and then the second one, it has like the body of a man with no arms and no legs, just like a neck. Just kind of like a V with a hat. That's how you know it's Vera. And it looks like people are attacking him. Man, that's got to be fun. Just taking a swing at the champ, you know? It's like, it's galactic battle. Not too much to risk. Just send your full force at the boss of the game and see what happens. That's pretty cool. Even winning a fight against him, if he sends like a one slot and you beat him, I have a replay like that. I don't know if I saved it. It might be in my YouTube channel, but I beat Vera because he didn't proc Awakening, and I got to kill him in my second slot. But yeah, it's fun to do. You're taking a cheap shot at the champ. So, looks like CHB sent. Oh, Adon sent his Stella. Alright, so we're still playing Ranger games. Yeah, still playing Ranger games here. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, I hate to be that guy that says, oh, please subscribe to the channel, but it's a lot of fun, man. I wish you guys would subscribe. We're a tiny little community. You know, we don't do this for fame and fortune and money. We're all just kind of trying to get to know each other, get to know each other's guilds, share knowledge and secrets. The Chinese players have an advantage on us, man. They don't have to deal with the terrible translations. And I think, you know, they talk amongst themselves better. And their gold packs are cheap. Instead of 100, it's 60. They don't have to pay taxes and Google Store, so that's why their players seem to get a lot bigger than the average players on our side. Oh, there's... What is that? All right, let's go into our... So he's got kind of like a... He looks kind of like a golem with purple armor. So let's see what that looks like and who's marching. You know what? I think he's going to send that bullet. Yeah, he's going to send that bullet. So that's probably Walker. All right, we're jumping in. We're going to go look. We're going to go look. No one's marching to that stronghold yet, so we'll jump in. All right. Tier 11. Is it Eye of Greed? Is that what it looks like? Not really, huh? I don't see that big light at the front of it. Is it the Planewalker? Nah, dude, that doesn't look like the Planewalker. Is it the airship? It doesn't look like any of those. It doesn't look like any at all. So let's jump back in and remember that the the tier 11 is not the same as tier 9 and 10. Tier 11 uses infantry troops work with walker instead of airships like they used to. So if he has a golem, that means that those are either walkers or airships. There's only 800, and it is Vera. And I know he fits 1133 per slot. It's got to be walker, but there would be more per slot. I know what he's doing. It is walker. It's walker, and Vera is using strengthen, weakened effect, and dodge gear. And the reason he's doing it is because Bullet can't hit walkers if he uses enough strengthen, weakened effect and dodge gear. Bullet just will not land a hit with the ghost cannon and tear suppression. So that's probably what he's doing. But if he does that, he is susceptible to someone else sending a big airship march. Someone else just sending a tier 10 march in one slot. So Vera jumped, or did we miss that? Let's see. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Someone cleared it or someone pulled it. That's CHB. Foreigners are so stingy. He's funny. Oh. So he only... What? What happened there? He only sent in one slot and kind of in the second slot? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I mean, if you're going to send in slot 2, you may as well put, you know, a small march in slot 3 just to give your first slot a chance of hitting again, but whatever. Yeah, he's going to lose this fight to Stella. Come on, come on, come on. Click, 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 click. Okay. All right. Trying to get a... There we go. If you can click on the arc, sometimes it shows you incoming arrows, or, you know, if anyone's nearby. So, yep, alright, so we got Adon's Master, another little bullet in there. He's a weenie bullet. He's not a real bullet. Dez is there. ESE is just keeping an eye on this one here. So all the action's still on the left-hand side. CHB is pushing the left-hand side. One of the weenie ships for ESE is over here. Okay. And yeah, so, alright, maybe they'll make a series. Uh-oh, someone's sending. 55 minutes. Here comes a march. Who's that? That's one of their leaders. Okay. This might be a decent march, maybe. Maybe. It'll be a big bullet, watch. Big bullet or a plasma like this march here, Adon's march. Or it'll just be a bunch of rangers. He knows there's a tear suppression in the way, so let's see what he does. Yeah, it's that big bullet again. Alright, so we got to come up with the name of this guy. He's got 53 million power, 4 Chinese symbols. Well, none of the Chinese symbols stick out, so I guess we're just going to call him the 53 million bullet. 53 million bullet. I can't understand these translations very well. Foreigners are so stingy. Here, let's tell him his name. It used to be Blue, right? I remember someone saying Blue was his name. I don't know. To me, it's like if you're going to play a game that has a lot of foreign players, but mostly Chinese, mostly English, you should have a name that both the Chinese and English can read, so at least people can talk to you. The translator may not work that great, but at least they know how to call you by your name. That's why my name has a Chinese Hanzi solo or characters next to it, which I'd show you, but I realize I can't. Oh man, I gotta change my commanders around. Hold up. Gotta change my commanders. Can't be rocking a Maruko. Get out of here, Maruko. I was killing monsters earlier. Didn't switch back in time. Dun 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 dun. Put my accuracy gear on, because that's what I do. that. And we'll kill a wave while we stand by. How do you guys farm monsters? You do it like this? You guys even farm monsters? I played this game for like a year and I never farmed monsters. And then I realized one day I was like, oh, I could farm monsters now with all my commanders. So I may as well start doing it. So, yeah, it's great to farm them too. You get a bunch of magazines and speed ups. There you go, 25%. No losses. And we'll wait for those to finish so they're not just sitting there in the red. And, oh, there we go. Let's see. Is that all of them? There we go. Okay, back into the stream. No points yet in the Chai versus NYC game. And no big point changes in the CHP ESE game. So they're still playing small with Tier 4 and Tier 5, excuse me. Oh, what do we got here? Nope, still just Ranger Bombs. CHP is really smart, man. The last time they won the Galactic Battle, they're the defending champions. The last game, they didn't even have to fight but with Rangers. They just put Rangers out there. They messed around for a little bit, but no one went all in. They just, whoever it was, they backed down. And Vera took the win, and boom, they won Season 2. They might have a bigger fight on their hands tonight, though. We don't know for sure how far ESE is willing to go. And we haven't seen any Tier 11 out of them just yet. But we have seen Tier 11 walkers and Tier 11 airships from Vera. Not only does he have one set of Tier 11, he has two sets. I don't know if you guys know this. When you go to Advanced Research with the new Tier 11, you don't have to get, once you have, you know, the Tier 10, you have to go all the way down the road to get each Tier 11. You can't just do all three and then you choose all three. It's 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, and then you get Tier 11. So he's gone down that road twice, and I'm assuming he's already maxed out, you know, taking these up to Tier 10, so, or to level 10. So pretty crazy stuff. That's the end game. All right, let's jump back in. 38, 39. Still no major point trades. I mean, really, CHP is pushing the action here and dictating the action and putting the pressure on. And, yeah, look at that. So here's what's going on. Vera's got 938 walkers in the back there. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 commanders in front of him. That means he has a minute and 10 seconds to get his golem out of there if he decides he wants to. So this guy's using Maruko. Maruko is okay. He beats Tier Suppression 20% skill. Still has to hit, just like Ghost Cannon, just not as often. I don't know, 10,000. I mean, he's good for scoring points in the weenie fights, you know, especially against, you know, those what are they called? Those master marches with just plasma and Tier Suppression and 1 master per slot. Yeah, he risks 10,000 Rangers, and you can score some points. So that's actually a really good. Well, I wouldn't use Maruko. I'd use Bullet if you weren't already making your bullet big. If someone in your guild has a really big bullet, you don't need 2 or 3 really big bullets. They're nice to have, but it's also nice to have a small bullet as well to fight just, you know, real quickly without having to reset your troops every single time, because it does get laggy in the GB. If you can just load preset 1, all Rangers, send to 8,000 Rangers just to clear 1 Tier 5 or something. You don't even need that. You can probably send 1,000, but anyway. I don't know. Chief's all right, man. I like Chief. He's got that 40% Rampage guaranteed hit skill, but I did a video on it to show the damage compared to Golem, and it's just not as much, man. It's significantly not as much. It's supposed to be 4% per level, but it's additive to the overall damage, not to the attack base. Now, Golem skill is, instead of 4 times per level, it's only 2 times per level, but it modifies the base attack stat, which increases much better than Rampage's damage stat. So he's good, but his first skill is good too. It adds more damage, but it's still not as good as Golem. Now, obviously, Golem's an airship commander, but late game, you know, you can use Golem or you can use airship and walker commanders with airship troops. because they work on walkers. But if I had to say which walker commander is the best, it really depends like where you're at in the game. You know, like if you're a year and a half into this game, Golem is still good. Golem's good since the day you get him. Chief is okay, but commanders like Galileo falls off. He doesn't become as useful later on because he can't fight Rogers, and he's not a good answer to Golem. And since Rogers is the king of the game, and Golem is a decent one-slot buster to kill Rogers, Chief is just not. But who does stand a chance is Hoodoo. Hoodoo does a better chance against Rogers. And Moonshadow, because her 40% guaranteed hit skills is a lot like Chief's, but she also has a 20% skill Silence that beats tier suppression. So if you have 100k Moonshadow and you're trying to zero somebody's ship, if you send all tier 1, and if they counter march you with a tier suppression march or garrison themselves, you still have a 20% chance to blow that slot up and do some serious damage and break through, as opposed to losing, you know, all of your tier 1 because you got beat by one tiny little tier suppression block. So I like her because of that. I mean, it will pay off. You know, that's a lot of troops to lose, and I think Moonshadow's funner to look at. So Moonshadow is better. I say Hoodoo's the best, but I wouldn't roll a Hoodoo unless you intentionally want to fight against plasmas and commanders that are smaller than you. Hoodoo does not do well if he's the smaller commander. His power is in that he one-shots a slot, and then all the troops that die in that one shot explode for more damage. If he only kills 99% of the troops, his ability doesn't work. And then, when the troops do die, they don't blow up for much. So his skill, the more HP he kills off the slot, and the whole slot dies, the bigger the bomb. So, yeah, Moonshadow and Hoodoo, fantastic. Medusa, 2 guaranteed hit skills. She's okay, like, early on, because so many people play the dodge meta. Even airship commanders just love the dodge meta. And Medusa was a lot stronger before gems came around. Now it's so easy to get Gemini gems. It's so easy to get Sagittarius and Scorpio. Like, they just throw the gems at you. So guaranteed hit skills aren't that hard to get anymore, and Medusa skills just aren't very good. But she's a B commander. She's easy to get to S class. It's okay to run your Stella or your Medusa up really high as you're just stacking leadership, as you're eating your S commanders and recycling them and re-releasing them. She's okay to bank because you'll use her, but eventually you'll want to eat Medusa into someone like, you know, Galileo, and then eventually Galileo into Chief or Moonshadow or Hoodoo. Hoodoo is a premium commander, right? He's really hard to get to S class. You can release Hoodoo at any time. You just go release 10 right now. You have a chance of getting him. It's just really low. I think the chance of releasing an A commander in a non-event setting is 5%. They would say I think it's 10%, but from my experience, it's more like 5%. It's a very low chance. So, yeah, you can get Hoodoo A class, but they shine at S class because they get the Awakening skill, which is okay on Hoodoo. Like, he doesn't necessarily need the Awakening skill, because you don't want to one-shot a plasma, for example. If he hits the Awakening, blows everything up. Not so good. But if Hoodoo one-shots a slot on plasma, then the overall damage gets spread out to all the other troops, and it's only a percentage of the amount of troops he killed on slot 1. So he doesn't blow up all of plasma like occasionally you'll see Golem or Raymond do when they Awakening. So Hoodoo's the best for that. Anyway, let's get back to this fight here. Looks like CHB's still committing to it. Here comes that big bullet again. And CHB is going to lose it. CHB is going to lose it right now if they don't reinforce this. And they did it just in time. Wow, within a second or two. But they need to clear that bullet. They have got to send that Vera Walker March. Otherwise, 44 minutes down the drain. And, yeah, cleared. So, we just witnessed it happen. Too slow. They needed more weenies backing them up. That is strange that CHB does not have the weenie support I'm used to seeing them have. Weenies are level 1 or level 10 or less than commanders that just fill in spots in the stronghold. And each time they fight, it's 10 seconds. So you build yourself a little buffer to counter march whatever your opponent sent to fight you. And that's why you use the weenies. That's why you use the weenies. But you got to have help from the weenies. If they're not sending, then that can happen. So let's see what happened. Yeah, there's that bullet, man. He's scary. Bullet's scary. Woo. Oh, having trouble talking. Talk. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break and find my other phone. In the meantime, let's see if anyone's got any attention on... Who's that? That should be Vera. Whoa. Oh, he's moving right next to him. Okay. I'm going to put on Vera, see if anyone attacks him. Oh, whatever. Okay, so that's kind of bugged. That's weird. And CHB's going 40 again. Man, they walked away from that. They had 44 minutes left. That was 15 minutes throwing out the drain, down the drain, up the drain, whatever. Whatever. ¿Dónde está mi teléfono otro? Pom, 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 pom. In my car. On the ground and break something. Okay. All right. We are back. So when it comes to the GB, you kind of break it down into two phases. I used to break it down into two phases. I guess the way they're playing now with Plasma Tier Suppression March with Tier 5, there is like this weird meta phase between 1 and 2 where it's like you are clearly the offensive team because you have lost the point lead. CHB is down in the point lead, so they are the offensive team, but they don't want to fully commit to like sending a full march. They don't want to fall behind 100,000 points yet. So it's still kind of like this cat and mouse game, which I think is a better way to play the GB. It keeps people on their toes and it lets more players get involved. If it just comes down to the bosses sending their marches at each other over and over and just gold healing over and over, that's not really fun. It's cool for like 5-10 minutes, and then it takes 2 hours to take a stronghold. You can go through that for an hour straight, and it's just like everything's laggy, and it's just massive battles, and you can't even watch them because there's so much stuff going on, and people are sending weenies, and It's just chaos, total chaos. And you're trying to check the score to see if anyone can take a lead on you, but you know you're so far behind, that's not going to happen. So anyway, looks like CHB, they had that 15-minute edge on the garrison. They gave it up, and they kind of reset everything. Now it's just back to small ranger battles that slowly escalate. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Let's see if he sends that bullet and tries to hit those walkers. Let's see what he does. See what he does. Yeah, he sends the bullet. How many is there? Oh, looks like he pulled. Looks like he pulled. Did he hit? Well, we'll know. We'll know right away if the score changes dramatically. Nope, he did not hit. Uh-oh. Is that the right game? Yes, okay. So the bullet missed. Well, I think, no, the bullet got hit and then got to attack in the second slot and killed him. That's why you gotta attack with a weenie first to take away the defender's first strike. You got to. Alright, guys. We're here doing this live stream. Thanks for being a part of this. I loathe doing these because they take so long. And the real reason I do it is I just want to document it. I want to have it, you know. Like in the past, what we've done is like collected all the replays and then made one big replay video of like what went down. And those are just so boring to watch. That this way we can actually go back and witness how it went down and kind of see how people were playing this season and who the commanders were. I mean, I think the two most underused commanders that everyone knows about this season is Hoodoo and Bullet. You just don't see them. No one's using them. You saw we were using them, this guy's using them, but even then, like, we've seen one guy using it, and he's probably the most effective infantry commander in the game because of his potential lethality to higher tier troops. Alright, here comes that Raymond again. That's Vera, man. Vera has, not only does he have an 850k golem, he has a 100k Grievous and a 250k Raymond. So, not only is his main commander bigger than yours, but his second and third commanders are 5 times as big as yours. It's so ridiculous. And I wonder, like, if their server had an add leadership event that we haven't had yet. Like, 'cause how could you possibly, you know, get enough magazines and success to get that many commanders? I mean, you just have to dump so much money. It would just be ridiculous. I mean, the things you can get for 20 or 30 grand in real life. You know, why would you ever throw it at this video game? Just to buy a bunch of digital magazines to increase your power from 700 to 800,000. I don't know. To be a person that has that kind of money and then to throw it away, it's like almost what makes you wonder if they work for their own money. Or if they're just a game developer and they're just setting the bar really high so people try to catch up. Who knows? Okay, so this Bullet is attacking in. He's trying to get to that Raymond, but that Raymond is going to have first strike and probably trigger the Awakening. But either way, he is not. This Bullet is not going to get a chance to even hit this Raymond. That Raymond's not going to miss. And I'm pretty sure he's using Strength and Weaken effects. So that Raymond, even if Bullet did get a Ghost Cannon off, which he won't, wouldn't land. So he's clearing with his Bullet. He'll probably jump before it goes through. Oh, here's the Raymond. And this Bullet's about to die. I guess he could not trigger the Awakening, and the second slot could knock through him. That could happen. But no. Nope, Raymond got the Awakening, and Bullet didn't do anything. $41.99. So the points are still really low. 4,000 points is not much. That's one tier 9 troop. And that's not what's happened. So no one has given away a high tier march yet. And I wonder if ESE just keeps seeing these big Raymond marches. 200 and something walkers. I wonder if someone's like, man, I should march my 300 serious tier 10 against that Raymond. See if I can score, or if they're just thinking like Vera's setting us up to be counter-marched, or if they're just scared. They're like, I couldn't kill that Raymond if I wanted to with my main, and that's not even Vera's main. I don't know. And you don't want to really send a Plasma March against that because it's only one slot. Plasma is supposed to hit all 6 slots, or at least 3 slots, but if it's only hitting 1 slot, you're not going to trade very effectively. Especially against walkers and airships. They have too many HP. Alright, here comes that bullet again. And that rain... Oh, there's Golem. So he's got a Walker March again with Golem. Yeah, alright, now he's only sending one row. That's smart. I mean, no point in getting hit by the Awakening. You're not going to... Bullet doesn't get to use Ghost Cannon for slots 4, 5, and 6. If you know you're fighting Rangers, then yeah, send slots 4, 5, and 6. But if you're just trying to use the Ghost Cannon, you don't need to send slots 4, 5, and 6. They will get hit by an Awakening. Now, if you're going against a Walker Commander or an Infantry Commander, that's different. But if you're going against Airship Commanders, their Awakenings will one-shot 100k Rangers, no problem. Rangers are complete glass cannons. Bum, 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 bum. So, alright, the action is shifting back to the right side here. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say that. We still got action on the left side here. Okay. CHB is 3 minutes into this. All weenies. If anything, it's just a distraction to make ESC focus on 2 things instead of 1. But let's see. Eventually, ESC is going to have to send a big march, but, you know, they've got so much time, 51 minutes. They don't seem to start to get nervous until about 45 minutes. That's when they started really making moves. So in the next couple minutes here, we might see this battle pick up. So I apologize for the slow gameplay. That's part of the game here. That's an hour in, and we've only had a few good minutes, but we still see arcs getting hit. We still see some movement. We do see these weenies kind of coming in and just blocking parts of access points. You do have to have your ship next to that garrison to send to it, so... Oh, uh-oh. They're jumping around. It might just be the server. So someone's marching out to hit that weenie. Basically, they're just trying to stop him from coming in and revealing more. Alright. Has that Raymond attacked yet? Or has the Golem attacked yet? I don't think he has. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Loading. Loading. Please don't crash. Okay, there's ESC's Plasma March. Why would he march a Plasma? Oh, okay, so he's taken away the first strike at least. The Plasma died. Now they can first strike. We should see that bullet come in. Okay, that was the Plasma leaving. We should see a bullet coming in. Is that our guy? No. No, that's Dez. That might be a different march. He might be sending an actual army. Is that 53 million bullet right there? It is. That bullet's coming right now. We're going to miss it. No, click on it. Did Vera pull? Ah, it sucks. Yeah, there's the bullet. And he didn't one-shot 200 tier 11, so Golem pulled. Vera pulled. Where's Vera at? Is that him right there? Yeah, okay, so Vera must have pulled. We'll double check the score to see if we missed anything. Nope, yeah, no points traded, so the bullet didn't land. Vera pulled just in time. In order to pull, you have to either manually warp or goal jump to a slot next to you. And we didn't see Vera move, so there's that Raymond again. He knew he lost first strike, so he reset him. He reset his Golem. So he's just sending Golem, Raymond, Golem, Raymond. Back and forth, back and forth. Alright. I don't know. He could get caught, though. You know, he could get caught. And if he does fall behind a few 100,000 in points, you can expect Vera to just commit and start sending a big army. He's not one to slow play once he's behind. He either starts jumping around and massacring, or he just sends a full march and says, beat me. Alright, so did I miss that? Did he take away the first strike? That's why you got to be on Discord for fights like this, where you're just like, all right, I got to take away his first strike, and then you got to hit him. So it's like, all right, send now, go. How many seconds? You say, I got 7 seconds. You say, okay, I got 10 seconds. So he arrives 3 seconds before you. 10 seconds later, he fights that Raymond. He takes away his first strike and loses. Oh, uh-oh, we seeing it right now? Uh-oh, 230? 230? Nope, Ghost Cannon did not last. Did not land. Let's check the world replay. He might be sharing the Ghost Cannon replays. Rangers ought to start counting as one. I don't think so, guy. Problem with that is these battles would get real expensive real quick if Rangers started being worth points. And it would make it obsolete for people with without tier 10 and 11 to fight because they just can't compete. So let's see what that last replay showed us. And we're looking for that Raymond replay, but nothing from Vera. Yeah, nothing from Vera recently. Oh, Ranger replay. Ugh. Get out of here. It's getting a little laggy, huh? I don't know if the stream's catching that, but my FPS are dropping. I don't know if you guys, I don't know what kind of phones you have or if you play on your PC, but on my S7 I can turn the gaming down so that the performance is significantly less. Ah! Yeah, and it doesn't use up as much battery, it doesn't get as hot. The resolution drops from 1440p to 1080p because that's what this little tiny screen is for whatever reason. And it makes the game, yeah, less pretty to look at, but hardly noticeable, and you definitely save a ton of battery. So, hey, that's Yao Yang. That's the guy from our server. Okay. Alright, where are we at? Uh-oh. Okay, so the golem's back. That's got to be the Walker March. It's not airships. He's pulling it every time. Pulling it every time. Someone's got to catch him, guys. Someone's got to catch him. 46 minutes. We're getting close. 46 minutes. 46 minutes. There's a big bullet. Is he there? Oh, no. Oh, no. 637. 637. Did he land? I think he killed 70 of them. Ghost Cannon landed. Oh, bullet MVP. Ghost Cannon landed. And he lost, so they're not going to share the replay. Share the Ghost Cannon. You guys say in World Chat. Share the Ghost Cannon. It won't work if I'm streaming. Share the Ghost Cannon. What a fool. He got hit by Ghost Cannon. What a dummy. What a dummy. Vera did himself a disservice by going around and zeroing us and not fighting my bullet. He could have learned a lot. He could have learned a lot. Come on, come on. Share it. Bullet MVP. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, my phone's about to crash. We're gonna lose the stream. Ah, shit. Alright guys, I gotta crash the game. Let's see if it crashes the stream too. Oh no. Are we live? Stream's live? Are we live? We're going to resume the stream there now that it worked. Let's see. There we go. Go back to the main thing. Launch Arc of War. Sorry about that camera angle. I cannot do much about it. It's right on the front of the phone. Alright, I hope we didn't miss that bullet replay. I'm going to be a sad panda if we did. Ba-ba-bum. Alright. Here we go. Didn't land another one, so they're still at 1.4 million. God, that was an awesome bullet. Did he share it? Did he share it? Hello, Melt. Oh, UMC. What's up, buddy? Show me the bullet replay. This is it. This is the bullet replay. This is it. Here it comes. No, it's not. Damn it. Yeah. 230. So that is the airship, at least. We know it's the airship. 230. Oh, God, that's so laggy. Go, go, go. Does he hit the awakening? Oh, he doesn't hit the awakening. But he's still going to kill that shot. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's not even bullet. What am I thinking? Okay. Out of here with that. Show the bullet replay. You're going to fight your battles out to give it to you. That's translation sucks. Share the ghost cannon. Let's see. Is that the one? No, none of those are Vera, see? Those are all just other people. Oh, I want to see that replay. Yeah, more tear suppression marches. So Maruko's second skill works with any troop type, but his sneak attack that beats tear suppression doesn't work with any troop type. It's got to be infantry. Hurry! Go, go, go. Yeah, I remember before the playoffs started, before people had discovered that you could beat tear suppression, it was kind of like Stella was just the best commander in the game because you had to beat Stella with Rangers, which is incredibly hard to do without using tear suppression marches. There's someone saying my name. That's my name. Hi. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a replay with Vera. That might be the one. 4, that's our guy. This is a different replay, but it might do it. He got first strike. There's a ghost cannon. Oh, 79. Oh, he's not even using tear suppression. 79. 79. Holy shit. That's the equivalent of 100 tier 10 airships or 133 tier 9 airships. That's the equivalent of 400-ish tier 9 infantry. That's insane. Oh, that is so sick. This ghost cannon is gonna weaken. Oh, I'm sure it's getting nerfed. I'm sure it's getting nerfed for sure. Yeah. I mean, who was it that did it? It was the 4 in his name. We gotta find that guy. Donate to the second replay. Is it the second replay? The second replay down. No, third replay down. Yeah, third replay down. If you're going to donate during this GB, donate to that guy. Oh, that was sick. Oh, that was so sick. I actually need to get a special recording of that and save it. That's the hardest hitting ghost cannon of all time. 79 tier 11 airships. 48 hours after they came out. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks to have those ships and just get wrecked by a ghost cannon. Woo! Woo! Man. Man, oh man, oh man. But that's the problem with airships, man. You've got to go resistance weakened gear to avoid ghost cannon. It's not what you want to do, because when you put that many troops on the line, you don't want to be susceptible to actual big marches. So let's make it rain on this guy. He hooked it up. What do you think? We give him all 30,000? I think I need to give 30,000 away for this game. There we go. So yeah, if you're going to give away anything, give it to the guy, the third replay down. We need that guy's name. Oh, cool. He's just watching my YouTube. Thanks. Thanks. Cool. What is Bullet player's name? We gotta find this guy's name. He's my Chinese doppelganger. He's my spirit animal. Damn, 79. I want to do an individual replay because I don't want to edit this video. I'm going to try and stream right on top of it. Let's see what happens if I do that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh no. Is that it? Here it is. Okay, this is the live stream, and we are recording mid-live stream to get the Tier 11 Ghost Cannon, the hardest hitting Ghost Cannon of all time. What was that? It was 23, that's 71. 71 Tier 11 airships with a 178,000 Ghost Cannon. Level 60 Ghost Cannon, was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. So that's the number, 71 Tier 11. For 178,000 level 60 Ghost Cannon. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most overpowered commander in the game. He doesn't give away points, and he hits Tier 11 hard. Oh, man. So, Bullet's probably going to get nerfed soon, but if you got to experience having him, you can still play him for a few months or weeks. Who knows how long it'll be. You know Vera's going to be complaining. That is awesome. Okay, going back to the live stream. No! It wasn't recording! You suck. Okay, well. There we go. Alright, let's watch that replay again. I'm going to try and record it again. Let's see what happens. I am going to... Oh boy, that is down the list, isn't it? Oh no. Well, at least we got it on the live stream. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, it was ESE 4 symbol versus Vera. ESE 4 symbol versus Vera. Ah, but he lost. He lost. So it had to have been CHB to share it, maybe? No. Shoot. ESE shared it, but CHB won. Well, that's a bummer. I don't think that's it. That's one there, but I don't think that's the right one. And that's definitely not the right one. We're almost back at the top now. Shoot. Maybe it just hasn't populated to the list yet? Sometimes it takes a little bit. We're going to jump out and jump back in. Maybe we can catch that again. Uh-oh, we got our rewards. Let's cash in our rewards real quick. Yep, we gave away... If you want to know how I did that, I got 2 24-hour power-ups. You get it for donating. And, oh man, that is so sick. Oh, he landed the second Ghost Cannon. That's right, that was the second one, not the first one. Oh man, CHB is far behind now. He might be... Oh, here comes Bullet again. Here comes Bullet again. Oh well. Okay, well... Man, that was sick. Let's see if there's going to be any more. Oh, I'm sure. Right, Vicious? I'm totally sure. I don't know if he did that, but he definitely got smacked pretty hard. He might have said something, but hey, listen, I like Bullet. I like that he can beat tier suppression. I like that free-to-play players don't have to spend a fortune to actually compete and punish people on their server by just focusing in on a commander that counters them, you know? Bullet's downside is he's not a great battle commander with high tier troops. He's not a terrible one either. He's just kind of like less than a chief, but like better than all the typical no-name ones like Rocket and Kakarot and stuff. But I'm glad that Bullet exists. I hope they don't nerf him too much. I still think he should have some kind of tier suppression function. And the damage on him, I'm still trying to figure out. It's complicated, but and how I'm seeing the damage for Ghost Cannon, how to calculate it, and what bottlenecks it, and all that. So man, that was such a sick replay. I want to see it again and again and again. Show me, show me, show me. Yeah, he did. It was so quick. I think it was Lurgo's Hoodoo that knocked him good, too. It was like walkers against airship, Leo procced, and he had less walkers, and he still one-shot the airship troop. It was sick. It should not have happened, but Leo was so powerful. Yeah, it was the next week. It was so fast. If anyone's in this chat, type into World Server, share bullet replay again. And the guy that shared the last one was the third guy down on the list. This guy, right? CHB, 4 Chinese symbols versus Vera, right there. Third one down the list. If you want to donate to anyone, donate to him. All right, let's take a look at the quest and show you how I got those power-ups. Generous. So there's 4 quests here. The first quest is for this galactic battle, the one we're watching right now. You have to give 30,000 to get the speed up, or the 24-hour speed ups. Top 32 get junk, so it's not even worth being top 32. Just make sure you get your 30 in if you have it. And then, of course, the second one is receiving the medals if you're actually in the battle, which if we're as viewers we can't. Looks like Vera's getting the lion's share here, but the number 3 guy down, that's the guy that we want to give. He's the bullet guy with that sick ghost cannon on Vera. He got to do what I really wanted to do, but yeah, if you can throw some points to him, do it. Gift giving event. So this is the one. If you give the most for the entire tournament, number 3 is for the entire tournament. It looks like Gan has given away the most, and I'm pretty sure he did that in the God replay, the God game, because he was making it rain on us for like 10 minutes straight. And Mr. 1441, dang, top 11, very nice. And I'm sure these guys have more to give. So cool. And this is for receiving. You will see that I have a ton. I got the first replay out in our game, and I got gifted pretty heavily, so that was cool. All right, back to the game. Back to the game. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Thank you, kill 'em all. What is that guy's name? I wish we knew his name. More ghost cannon fights. I mean, we're probably missing some ghost cannon fights right now. 30 minutes. So CHB's holding for 30 minutes. And this is the point where this golem either needs to reset now, or just keep taking bullets to the face. And that's our guy. He's sending his bullet over and over. Oh yeah, what's he got? 727. 727. Did he land? Did he land? Oh! Another 71. Another 71. 71. Man, I wish I could have gotten my bullet out there. That would have been so much fun. Oh, it's a bummer. Nope, that's not the replay we're looking for. That is not the replay we're looking for. Show me another bullet replay. Let's see, did that one ever populate? Yeah, I don't know why it didn't populate. I wonder if they fixed it. I wonder if you share a replay that you lost in. I wonder if it goes on the list now. Let's watch the first replay. Make sure this guy wins. Yeah, he does. So the first replay shows tier 10, tier 11 air. That's kind of neat. We saw infantry last night. We haven't seen the walkers yet. I've seen a picture of the walkers, but we haven't seen the actual troops yet. Yo, what up, Unwanted Spy? We're just getting it done, man. You just missed the sickest ghost cannon of all time. This guy, this bullet is just coming for this golem over and over. 656, 656, and he misses. Ghost cannon doesn't always hit. So if I give this guy any critique, the only thing he's doing right now is just trying to trigger that 40% skill. So he has the Armageddon Hull on, so he has a 44% chance. And he's probably got enough accuracy gear. You don't need much. Not against airships. I mean, the problem is that Vera's mistake is that he doesn't... Maybe he does know how to counter, but he knows that if you try to counter the Ghost Cannon, someone's just going to send a full march and get a real big first strike with the main army on you. Yeah, so it's hard to say. Oh, this is a Maruko march. Is he sending... Maruko beats tier suppression, but only 20%, so we don't know. That's probably just a takeaway first. No, he's just sending a weenie. Someone just sent a weenie. All right. A little laggy there. Sorry about that. And is that our guy? 53 million. That's our guy. Dude. He's just sitting right there with his Armageddon Hall, sending his bullet over and over and over again. It looks like Butt Cheeks is here. He's got his Raymond in there. We call him Butt Cheeks because it's an upside down Y, and it... Listen, you got to come up with a name with these guys if you don't know their name. If they're not famous enough to have a name, then we just call them whatever we derive out of their Hanzi. Hanzi? Whatever the Chinese symbols are called. Okay, so 656, man. He's been chipping away. And it's so easy to repair. And if I was him, I wouldn't even send a full march. I would send 2 rows of ghost cannon, 2 rows of bullet, and that's it. Don't send a 3rd row. The chances of it actually landing is 2.6% with the Armageddon Hall. So surviving 2 awakenings and then landing a ghost cannon on your 3rd slot is a 2.6% chance. And there's only 1 troop to hit. So you're better off just sending slots 1 and 2 over and over. And, ooh. What happened? So it looks like he hit, and then the golem didn't hit the awakening, so he got to fight the plasma, but he died after. It's actually cheaper to just die and heal your commander for 400 gold than it is to pay 1,000 gold to warp and pull your commander out. So you just take the loss. I bet the point lead is, what, 3 million now? Want to bet 3 million? 6.4 million, so we missed a few of those ghost cannons. Boy, did we. Wonder if he shared them. Did we see any? Is Poof Boy here? Someone said Poof. Poof Boy might be here. No. Of course, they probably should share some of the ghost cannon replays that miss. Share bullet replays. That sucks, man. They're going to nerf bullet, and they better give commanders like a reward for totally investing into them, because that's a lot of resources to lose. You gotta remember that level 60 skill is like, is it 25 or 30 million food, 30 million parts? 59 is in the 20 million, so it's a lot of resources to get that skill from 50 to 60, and if they just nerf him like that, that's gonna suck. Share bullet replays, please. I didn't say please. I'm a mean foreigner. I'm impolite. Alright, so Vera's there. Hasn't been hit in a while. We're down to 25 minutes. And he reset his golem. Putting 1 per slot. That makes sense. Just make sure he doesn't accidentally lose the fight. Here comes that bullet again. Man, he's getting to MVP his bullet all night. That is so sick. I believe that's the same guy. Why, is he out of Rangers? Why is it such a weird array of units? Oh, maybe he's been fighting... Yeah, he's been fighting troops on the way in. I was going to say, I was like, that's irregular. It takes more work to set your troops up like that than it is to just autofill them. Oh, we got a replay. Let's see what it is. So I'll move my camera over here, because it actually helps with the replay lag. No. I think these replays are from the left-hand side. The fights we're not watching. Jose, did you see the Tier 11 airship fight? It's the first replay. I'll show you. Put it on the stream. I mean, we've seen pictures in the line chat, but check this out. Oh, you know what? What we haven't done yet? Let's listen to the volume. Here we go. Let's see if they added new volume or if they just reused some old volume. I know it's going to be loud, guys, so check your speakers. It might be a little too loud. It kind of sounds like walkers, but there is definitely some new bits to it, but it sounds okay. I don't think it fits very good, but I don't like the overall look of Tier 11 anyway. I think the purple is ridiculous, but I guess with Tier 7 they went with the gray. Tier 8 they went with 2 different colors. 9 infantry was fun. They looked pretty cool. They were so unique. But the airships are what? Purple and then white, and now we're purple again. They love their purple. You'll get there, Brian. These people have been playing since June, May, June of last year. Last year? Yeah. No. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, it's been a year and a half. Okay, there was the test server, and then they broke the test server apart to make all the other servers, so. Where is the replays for Bullet? Alright, let's check these other ones out while we sit around. Yeah. I don't hate the color. I'm not a big fan of it. I kind of hate the color. I think they did such a good job with going from like tier 6. From tier 5 was so much better than tier 4 for airships, right? You have like the tier 4 Geminis, which when you got them, you're like, oh yeah, these are dope. And then you get tier 5 Death, and you're like, oh man, these things are huge. And then you get tier 6, and it's just like everything goes black, the Oranos, and it's like it like opens its mouth to fire the laser. It was so sick. And then tier 7 comes out, and it just looks super badass, like flying pancakes, like spaceships, like alien spaceships. And then tier 8, no one really saw tier 8. I don't even remember what tier. Oh yeah, tier 8 kind of looks like the guy from Twisted Metal with the wheel around him, Axel. Anyway, tier 9, kind of like a flat purple pancake. They look pretty sweet, and they have the lightning rod coming out of them. That was cool. Tier 10 had the lightning rod too. What I didn't like about tier 10 and tier 9 is that they were really laggy. Like they were laggy on the screen, and I have a pretty good phone, and even I would like lag in replay, so that kind of sucked. They need to do something about the graphics if it's gonna lag. You know, there's something to be said about keeping it basic, and gameplay is more important than cosmetics in some regard. Or they should at least let you have settings, mess around with it, you know. Lower the shadows and anti-aliasing. I don't know if those are even in here, but... Okay. Let's get out of here. So he had enough to kill. Sometimes you gotta send... I always say send Rangers in the back, but he did successfully beat Stella. Where are those bullet replays? Alright, let's check. You know what? We're getting close. Looks like Farah is just holding his ground. And Melange, baby. Melange. I can't get that out of my head now. I can't believe I used to say Melange. It just, I don't know. I'd never read Dune. I'd seen Dune, the movie, the first one, I think. I don't remember being called Melange. Oh, boy. 804. Now, see, I thought Vera's golem could hold more. I thought he could hold 1100. That's what we saw in the first replay. So why is it 804? Maybe he hadn't healed him. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Or he sent 200 something over here. Yeah, so Vera only made enough tier 11, I think, for one slot just in the last 48 hours, which is insane, by the way. That's super insane to make that many tier 11 airships that fast. But 1423, just if you guys are wondering, to calculate his total leadership, it's 1423 times 600 per ship, which is 853,800. If you multiply that by 3, if he hits you and you don't defend, he will massacre 2,561,400 Rangers. Tier 6 airships are super awesome, man. I remember when I got mine, I was so happy. Like, I felt like I'd achieved something in the game. I was just so, like, thrilled. Like, when you start having to save up that much money, like, it's scary when you're playing. If you're not shielded all the time, and I wasn't back then, like, I would just have so many resources. I was constantly checking my phone. If I'd have known back then, I could have just, you know, spent some gold and had shields all the time. I wouldn't have stressed nearly as much as I used to. Oh, my God. Who are we sticking with? We're rooting for ESE. Hey guys, if you're in chat, if you're in the global chat, take a second and just do something like this. And just throw some love their way. Yeah, oh Duff, you're definitely perma-shielded. You probably have like 30 days on your shield. Well, yeah, you don't go into GB, you don't have to. Look at this guy. Who's it? Give me bullet replays. Alright, we need to find out this guy's name. It's so hard to get their names, though. So normally, like, if you want somebody's name on your server, you can go over... You can go over to, like, power ratings and then copy their name from the power ratings. But in a galactic battle, there's nothing you could do to capture their name. Old Woo is not interested in me. Someone's name is Old Woo. That's actually a great name for this game. We've got a guy named Emperor. We got a guy named Vera. We've got a guy named... Vera used to be Blue, but Old Woo. I like it. I like it. So there's no way to just copy the name, and I'm not going to be able to figure out how to like type that out. Copy what they said. Oh, you're right. If they talk in chat. Third one down. And, okay, so it's a house with a collapsed roof and 4 symbols. ESC, house with a collapsed roof and 4 symbols. He's not talking. What is his name? I have a friend who can read and speak Chinese. I should just screen cap this and ask him what that name is. That might be the way to do it. Come on, come on, come on. Man, what is this guy's name? No one here speaks Chinese? Someone's got to speak Chinese. Someone ask this guy what his name is. Your name is 1 Inch Wonder? Duff is not interested. He is not interested. Alright. How can we get him to share or talk? If I choose the name and I choose add to friends, what happens? Okay, I can't do that. If I choose PM... Aha! That's how we do it. Okay, so we could PM and you standards report. You can report people? Holy shit. Too handsome. No, I'm not gonna burden support. Just saying nice, wholesome things about people. Don't do it. Poor supports, they're far enough behind looking at all of our spam and pictures of eat shit's crotch. Or Spartan Nuts threatening to... Whatever Spartan Nuts does, he's always doing mean shit to the support people. These poor support people. They're probably making like $2 an hour in the Philippines. Like, they don't even know the developers, and we're over here giving them shit all the time. That's how they kill the alts. Oh, I see. That's the way you do it. Just target the alt and report. Alright. Let's check these replays. You started it on our server? I would rage quit. I wouldn't start over on our server. There's no point. The people on our server have been playing too long, over a year. So you'll never catch up. You'll always be behind. You'll always be getting zeroed. Start over on a fresh new server. Hope you don't merge too often. You know, I hope the game is smart about how they merge servers, because we're due for a merge. Oh man, we're due for a merge. The server that we're on is 367, and 366 and 368 just merged like 2 weeks ago. So we're due. We're overdue. Yeah, dude, we need to talk about Darurai. Did you hit me up on YouTube? Someone was saying that Darurai works kind of like Ghost Cannon, and I was like, well, it makes sense that they would have an infantry commander. I'm sorry, it would make sense that they had an airship commander that has a 40% tier suppression beating skill, you know, because Blader's 20%, Maruko's 20%, Moonshadow's 20%, and then, you know, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, there should be one 40% skill for each class. And I think Darurai might do it. I was using him today, but he's kind of a weird commander. Like, I'd proc Soul Burn, and he would, like, hit, and then there'd just be, all of a sudden, like, an extra 800 damage or something. I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't know. It's really weird. It warrants more research. But if you know anything about Soul Burn and how it works, or you want to give me insight so I can go down that path, I'll make a video about it. I'll credit you in it. Talk to me about Darurai. Darurai and Exorcist warrant some serious research. And same with Robin. He's a good counter to Rogers. He's not a terrible commander. But they warrant some more exposure than they get. So, let me know. And yeah, I know, Duff, we do spend a lot. You know, God spends far more than TNT does. TNT only has like 3 or 4 spenders, and they're light spenders. But it seems like in God, at least 20 people spend. You wake up in the morning and you see like, 15 guild messages about the monthly pack or the weekly pack, and it's just like, oh shit. But Christmas is coming. We'll see what they do. The devs want to have a nice Christmas, so they're going to make a fat pack for all of them to get a bonus. It'd be fun to work for an app company, like that the game's pay to play like this, and like you could release like a really nice fancy pack, even if it kind of messes the game up a little bit. You'd be like, all right guys, employees, be really good this holiday. 1% of all the pack's proceeds are going to the Christmas bonus. We're all splitting it 20 ways or whatever. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Yeah. Anyway, why are we still watching this? Too much talkie-talkie. Whoa, that right side stronghold was getting really close. Where's it at? Now remember, if CHB does get this stronghold, it doesn't mean the game's over. They're still behind in points. They still have to take the base, but by taking the stronghold, they will have vision of the base. Oh, now he's sending bullets. Yeah, don't send 3 marches. You don't send 3 marches. 2-point-something% chance. I guess if he has all 3 slots, yeah, fine. Yeah. Who do I think will win the battle? I don't think ESE can beat Golem's second commander. I don't think ESE can beat Vera's second commander. So if Vera puts his second commander on his arc and his main commander in the stronghold and has enough weenies to keep attacking the stronghold to allow him to reset his troops and heal him, Vera's going to win. And Vera spends more than anyone else in this game, so if he wants the win, he can pay for it and he'll get it. And I think ESE knows that, and they'll probably fight him for a good 20 minutes, and maybe they'll start gold jumping around trying to hit him, trying to hit his alts. I mean, if ESE got serious and wanted to really go after Vera, they would send 10 people like a wolf pack to hunt down all of the CHB weenie ships and just zero them all, so that they just couldn't keep up with their main arcs and their weenie arcs and all that. But I think, obviously, Vera has the advantage, and ESE is going to have to pay more to win if they want to. But we haven't seen their full commanders yet. We've seen that really nice Bullet to get the big point lead. And that's why I love Bullet, because he trades and he gives you that nice buffer so you can take risks and do stupid things. But at the same time, when it comes to actually fight this army and say, hey, it's not about scoring anymore, we've got to clear this guy out. Bullet's not very good at it. That sucks. But you definitely get the advantage. It definitely lets you counter their marches, and it forces them to have to decide if they want to pay that much to win. And if they do, at least it gives your guys the option. Say, do you guys really want to spend, $1 million gold on this right now? Or do you want to spend that gold on the next event or getting more power or what? Because you don't have to win every match to get into the playoffs. You can forfeit some matches. So it's nice to have the advantage, nice to have the option instead of asking your big guys to just, do all the heavy lifting. So anyway, 834, 1423. I'm a boss monkey now. I'm pretty sure the only reason I got promoted was because Eversor wants to put more emphasis on the up-and-coming players. Because, I mean, think about it, right? Lurgo, Mr., Ever, they've all, and Johnny Boy, they've all got tier 10, right? So there's no point in putting them in the spotlight. They've already done what they need to do. Now they just need me, Vicious, JDB, King Rag, and who else am I missing? Milkman. They want all of us to get to tier 10, so why not put them into higher leadership roles, get them more committed to the game? Yeah, I know how it goes. I know what they're doing. This ain't my first rodeo. But, yeah, it doesn't mean anything, People have been sending me resources and stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really need the resources. The biggest bottleneck is the crystals. So, anywho. Yeah, it's fun. It's cool. It's nice to be a part of something and feel like I'm contributing to this community and it's going somewhere. And it's not just wasting my time playing a cell phone game. I mean, it is wasting my time playing a cell phone game. Don't get me wrong. I know that, but I've wasted my time doing less fruitless things. More fruitless things? Yeah, okay. Anyway, alright, so let's get down to the business here. Brass tacks, 8 minutes left. Realistically, strategy-wise, Vera's parked his main, and I'm not telling you who sent me resources then. I think it was because Eversour's email said send me resources, but alright, here's the brass tacks. Vera said we're taking the stronghold, and he's saying, here's my golem, come and beat him. He put 4 there. Here's why he did 4 instead of just 3. He wants to kill the people attacking him as fast as possible, so by having that troop in the 4th slot filled, he'll get an attack there. He doesn't really care about the 5th and 6th slot because he just wants to win in slot 1 or punish anyone who sends against him, but also he's less susceptible to plasma bombs by only using 4 slots instead of 6. And then, yeah, he's got 2 weenies, and then another big golem there. And then a big Stella there. I don't like that Stella March from Waterfalling, but he's helping out. And then another 8 weenies. And realistically, I totally forgot. We're at 7 minutes. There's nothing... Yeah, there's nothing ESE can do. It's over. All CHB has to do is just keep sending weenies over and over and over and over. And if I was Vera, I'd pull my golem. There's no point in giving away these points. Not that the points even matter, it's just that you got to repair these. You're just losing gold for no reason. All they have to do is stick your golem back on your main arc and then tell everyone in your guild to keep sending weenies. Just send a weenie, non-stop, send weenies. And it's, for every weenie is 10 seconds, and we have, and you can't lose 60 out of 80 battles. So 60, there's 10 segments, bleh. There is 6 segments of 10 per minute. So, if there's 6 minutes left, that means there's 36 segments. That means 36 weenies. If there was 36 weenies in here, CHB, even if they lost the next 36 fights, the time would expire and they would win the stronghold. So they shouldn't have their main arcs there. I don't know. Are people not listening to me? I don't know. Chinese people aren't listening to me. They're the ones always doing this. They leave their armies there for no reason. You don't have to leave your armies here, guys. Just pull them out. Don't risk. You're going to be healing a ton on your next fight. You can just avoid having to do all the healing on your next fight. Just pull your army back, take your win, and get ready for the next push. But now that they have vision, they don't have to keep a ship right there. So the problem with taking the strongholds, they always have to keep a ship right next to it for vision so that all the weenies can send to it. But once this explodes, they get half the map. So this half of the map becomes visible to CHB. They get to see 3/4 of the map instead of just half. And they'll be able to click right above that ship there. If you see my highlighted area, you'll be able to click on that and just send directly. And once they do that, he's gonna plant his golem in there, and ESE is gonna basically decide if they want to pay the money. No, oh yeah, pulling outs for... Oh, I live in California. Hey, wait, hold on. We can't talk about that stuff. YouTube monitors everything I say. And I get emails if it's inappropriate for kids and stuff. It's unbelievable. Dude, YouTube's... I can't even say YouTube sucks. They got algorithms listening to everything, man. Monitoring software. Okay, so we are at the point of 5 minutes. Vera has lost 500 Tier 11 airships. That's it, though. 500. And I bet he did it with bullet. You think he just did it over and over and over? No, they were sending points to try to clear. But ESE still has so many more points. 30 million to 7 million. Let's jump into this game real quick. I mean, that one's done. They gave it up. ESE couldn't clear that golem. Vera played it right. He didn't overcommit early on. He just committed at the end like he had to. But he should have pulled him. I disagree with him not pulling earlier. He should have pulled his golem out, but you can't live their lives for him, guys. You can't, you know what I mean? They're gonna make their own mistakes and learn from it. But I feel bad, dude, because that mistake he's making, he had lost 500 Tier 11 airships in that last 10 minutes there. And if I had to guess how much that costs in gold for him to speed heal, which I'm sure he's speed healing with gold at this point, I would say it's probably about $100 per 100 chips. So $500 bucks. $500. That's a $500 mistake. Now for him, he's Chinese, so it's only $60 on the 100. So that's about a $320 mistake. But it's crazy, man. Oh shit, guys! We were watching that replay to donate. Ay ay ay. Do we know anyone in this guild? Anyone in the stream from that guild? Is anyone in the stream playing in the game? I know occasionally we'll get like players from the guild in the stream talking. Freedom, he's an 81 million player. From what guild is he from? Was it Sin? I don't know. But he jumps in the stream every now and again. Now, we're in the round of 8, so we have 4. I don't need to commit too much here. I just need to do 1. Okay. I'm spacing it out. I got 61,000. I need to give away 30 in 2 of the next 4 matches. So I get the max reward. Okay, back into Vera's game. Hey, what's going on here? Is it sup? I think it's sup. Or both, yeah, because they seem to jump guilds as needed. CHB is down 38 million to 12 million. But they have 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the stronghold. Vera's lost, what is that? 700 tier 11. 700. He lost $120 in the last few minutes. You don't have to be there, Vera. You don't have to take those hits. I know he's punishing the opponents attacking him to discouraging their morale. Ooh. That's the tier 11 infantry. Eye of Greed. Oh, he broke through. Problem is there's still 566 airships, and there's not enough time. There's not enough time, dude. There's a minute and 40. That's 11 weenies. And there's already 7 in there. 4 more weenies, and it doesn't matter if you beat his golem or not. There's 4 more weenies. Let me see what they got. There's 1 weenie coming in. It doesn't matter. I mean, they punished him. They cleared his slot of tier 11. That's you know, if you know you're going to lose to Vera, it's at least an achievement to say you did it. You cleared all the tier 11. Let's see if there's any good replays. We should congratulate them on killing them all. Hey, Butt Cheeks is getting some fights in. I swear, if this is a Ranger replay, everyone's doing 10 push-ups. Okay. Who you got your money on? This is a pretty decent fight. I got my money on Raymond. Oh, man, I should... Nah, and he gets a Sagittarius. God, he gets everything. He might one-shot him. Bet he does. He got Sagittarius. Oh, no, he sucks. Doesn't get a triple strike, just a double strike. Yep, I got my money on Raymond. That Awakening's going to hit. You think? You think he's got the accuracy gear? Oh, there's a precise calculation. That's crit accuracy, right? Just crit, maybe? Oh, he didn't get the dead shot or any of the gems. Napalm Bomb. Not that strong. It's not a very strong ability. For his 40% skill, that sucks. Yeah, he got nerfed pretty hard, I guess, before they officially launched. Ooh. Who did I say? Raymond? Yeah, I called Raymond, right? We win. Oos. I used to have Raymond, then I ate him. He became Bullet. We're done there. No. So that was a decent replay. That was a shit Maruko, man. Who gets Maruko that high? Maruko's not the worst to get that high. I think his second skill sucks. There's no point. No point in going that high with Maruko. He's a versatile commander. Use him for farming. Little helmet, dude. You know what you never see, though? You never see Pumpkin Maruko. He has that special pumpkin skin. It's a very rare skin. And you don't see it because it came out Halloween of last year. And they co-launched it, I want to say, like, with Plasma, or one of those commanders that you can only get, like, 3 event items for. So you either choose, like, a super rare commander or a cosmetic skin, and nobody was taking the cosmetic skin when they could have, like, a Plasma or something. So, yeah, that's why you never see Pumpkin Maruko. So that stronghold is destroyed. And now ESE, the lights have been turned on the right side, and ESE is moving. They have got to get over there. Was it Golem? Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, if you haven't been to the Reddit thread that shows all the S-Class heroes, I recommend you do that. It's pretty neat. Let's see, let's deactivate Stella. Oh, hey, while we're here, since they're resetting now, I got a minute. Let's show some of the coolest skins in the game that you don't see very often. Bubblegum Stella, huh? Message the support team, see if they can get that released for us. How about, what else is rare? Ah, I got one for you guys. I only know of one person that has this skin, and I've actually never seen it Except an Ace of Galaxies. I saw an Ace of Galaxies once. Oh shit, I can't even show you it because I don't have Takeda. There is Santa Claus Takeda. Who else is super rare? Where's my... Here's one. What do you guys know about the worst alt skin in the game? And you're thinking, Melt, what do you mean alt skin? It's this exact same one. You're right. This one, he's white and green instead of red and bluish black. So dumb. And he's a crap commander. Boo for NB55. This is a dumb one. This St. Patrick's Day Neko. God, this one's like, this is kind of cringy. You know, it's like a cat with a red beard. Like, get real. Alright, how about... Oh, the best skin in the game? I don't know, this is up there for the best skin in the game for sure. Raiden. Bikini Babe Raiden. What do you know about that? Like little hearts come out of her gun. She's still got heavy boots on. She's still ready to work, but like, damn. She looks like a go-go dancer. What else do we got? Let's see. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Who else? I think the Vega skin's cool. I have it on right now. I don't have Tina's S skin. I have seen it though. It's pretty neat. I wanted to show the Takeda one. I guess I can't show it. Does Luna have one? I don't think Luna has one. Ah! Yes, there's one more I wanted to show. Here we go. So, of course, if we have Takeda Santa Claus, we need to have his counterpart. And who's the counterpart to Takeda? Well, no other than Medusa. This handsome lady. Woo! Look at that. Very nice. Kind of a babe. What was that Christmas 2016 prize? Yeah. Yeah. Something you probably can't ever get again. Just like Echo. I ate my Echo. I wish I would have never done that. What was I thinking? Alright, let's get back into the game. We don't care about Medusa. Let's leave that there. Right back in. Right? Doesn't hear me. She's kind of cute. I don't know. I don't hate it that much. I hate Medusa though. Poor Suave. I always like talk shit about Medusa, and that's his favorite commander. It won't be long. Suave will change commanders up. So anyway, it's 50 million to 21 million. CHB is exactly where you don't want them to be if you're ESC. And we are still rooting for ESC. I'm your girlfriend. Alright, do we have any more Bullet replays? Yeah, that guy that mains Bullet, man, he's keeping it under wraps. Like he's not trying to share those replays, but we all know. We know. We know. Alright, ESC. Let's get our pom-poms out, boys. We gotta cheer. Use your call sign emoji. Send a little love their way. Oh man. It's already 10 o'clock. Shit. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Oh, don't do that. It's not my fault. Let's see, what's Vera up to? Let's find Vera. There's water falling. He's moving. He's moving, but he's almost where he's going. Okay. And let's see, are they messing around? Is Vera just going to go send his main and say, have fun? Nope, okay. They haven't committed yet. Well, maybe they have. Okay. A little bit of a commitment there. I don't know what Vera's doing. He might just be thinking about healing and saying, oh man, what should I do to mitigate these serious losses? Because they are serious losses. And right, CHB officially has the capital. I'm assuming they've had it before, but now we are watching, so now it matters. That's an interesting strategy. CHB is now focusing on the side, the left side, and it's not Vera. I'm wondering if they just want to reveal the whole map, because once the whole map's revealed, you can't hide. Vera just sends his main army, and he'll just start zeroing you. Even if you black hole him and one slot bust him defending your own arc, Vera will just keep sending at your arc. You can't get away from him. You can warp as much as you want. He'll catch you, and then he'll start zeroing you. You can only build so much meat shield and repair your meat shield so much until you just give up. That might be what they're doing. I think they should go for the stronghold, but they know that they have to gold jump around to catch him, and they'll be able to hide in the darkness. If you reveal both strongholds, they can't go anywhere. And not only that, is other players don't want to join, because once they join, they get attacked instantly before it even loads. So that's probably what they're thinking. Just take both strongholds and scare the crap out of them. Take one stronghold for an hour, or take two strongholds, or take the small stronghold for an hour, or take the main stronghold for 2 hours. They're opting to go for the left stronghold. We haven't seen Vera commit, though, so they might just be playing around. But even then, 176 per slot golem, that ain't a joke. We didn't see the tier 11 infantry fight. We knew it happened, but we did not see it. If it's a replay, if it's a ranger replay, you were all doing push-ups. Woo, close. All right, who do you get your money on? I got my money on that plasma. Oh, wow. Plasma on the left has the HP gear and higher tier. I'm betting plasma on the right scores better. So 5 on 5. Well, 15 on 15. The lower tier plasma is going to win, points-wise. Oh, yeah. Stacking up that damage. One shot. Boom, boom. Only got 1 per slot, but that's okay. Still got 3. 3 tier 10 for 5 tier 9. Okay. And he's not even going to one-shot him. He's just going to whittle him down. Gemini's a great proc when you are fighting other plasmas if you don't one-shot him. So right now, they've traded 5 for 5. Uh-oh. They've traded 7 for 5. No. 7 for 10. Definitely plasma on the right's winning. 7 for 11. 7 for 9. No, what? 9? Yeah, it's 9. They only got 9. Ooh. I don't know. That was a really good hit. He didn't blow up. And this one might blow up if he hits, so you gotta be careful. He's getting low now. Got the energy transfer going. Okay, that might help. That might help if he misses. Nope, there's a bomb. Oh! I think plasma on the right wins all day. He lost 14 tier 9. This guy lost 12 tier 10. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually really close, believe it or not. Yeah, I don't know. 15 to 12. It is a 30% increase. 30% increase at 12 is 4. So points-wise, the guy on the right lost 16 points, and the guy on the left lost 12 points. Or a value of 16. So actually that was dead even. I bet if you did the math on that, that would be a dead even one. One guy lost 12, one lost 15, but tier 9 or tier 10 are worth 30% more. 33% more. And that's 16. So yeah, that was guy on the right one. Guy on the right 1 by 1. Anyway, too much talking. Alright, what do we got? Are they still going for the left side? There's the golem. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Vera's going to sit there. We know what ESE can do. They can break all the tier 11, but he's got the infrastructure to survive it. I would like to close the stream up early. We know what's going to happen. Vera's going to go for it. So let's see if we can get a tier 11 infantry replay. And that would be cool. That would be cool. Man, there's so many replays. I wish they'd fix that, you know. They got enough money. Have you seen that they're in the top 10 most grossing games on Google Play Store? They've got enough money to program a better replay system in here. This will be the same one, watch. Nope, okay. Ooh, here we go, here we go. It's going to be a ghost cannon. He's going to one-shot the whole slot. Nope. No tier suppression, though. Oh, that's the Awakening. Damn. Like I said, ghost cannons don't always land, and the Awakenings one-shot the whole army. Oh, hard to watch. 450 or 500,000 sand was just given to that Raymond. 500,000 sand, that's a lot of buffs. That is... What is that? Well, it's not 5,000. Is it 5,000? Times 10. 50,000? I don't know. It's so many buffs. It's like you can do it 500 times. 5,000 times? I don't know. You can buff the shit out of your whole army for like 10 hours with all the sand buffs on the side. Okay. Let's see. Vera has parked himself next to this. You know, we're going to look around the battlefield here and see if ESE is still even fighting. And they're definitely still here. They've all escaped and ran into the darkness. They're hiding out. I wonder if Vera ran through and started zeroing some arcs. He may have. Let's check the score, see where we're at. I'm going to get caught up on our mail. That's annoying to look at. Okay, current score. 51 million to 22 million. So ESE is winning, but they are losing the better army, bigger army battle. That's got to be so discouraging. You know, these guys have put so much time and effort and work and money into these accounts, and they just can't compete with Vera. They did kill one slot of his tier 11, but could you imagine if it would have been yesterday or the day before the patch came out? If it was still tier 10, they would have had a much better chance. But I don't know. They were using tier 11 infantry, weren't they? I think they were marching through a tier 11 infantry. So I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? What I'd like to see is if the Eye of Greed troops, infantry strengthened weakened effect against Golem and the tier 11 airships, how much strengthened weakened does tier 11, because it showed in tier 9 and tier 10 that because they were dual type, you would get differing results. The accuracy was there. Accuracy would increase, but it looked like the damage didn't change much. So, I don't know. I'd like to see what tier 11 does. Anyway, so now they're still messing around with the stronghold bit. And CHB still holding it with this plasma. 57. They're just kind of playing with it. They're not trying to keep it. Maybe just distracting him a little bit, putting all the attention on this left stronghold. Oh, so Vera's Golem is being reset. I don't know, man. I don't disagree with what they're doing. I like that they're just gonna say, all right, we'll take both strongholds, and then you have nowhere to hide, so everyone leaves. And it is easier to take in 1 hour than to fight for 2 hours nonstop. So that's a new strategy. Usually they just take one and go for the base when they're behind in points, but we're seeing them go for both. I don't know. Wonder why that is. It's horrifying if you're the other guild, though. Holy crap. Just to see that, just to see them just wanting to expose the whole map, just to put you guys out in the spotlight. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink. My mouth is totally dry. I'll be back. then, of course, everyone came down to say hi to him. And his breath smelled, too. And I was like, oh, poor guy. Like, he's... Oh, yeah, he probably just didn't anticipate. Soon, I gotta conclude the stream. I'm sure everyone's over it. We've came, we've saw, we've been discouraged. But everyone's all excited about Bullet, huh? You guys saw what Bullet can do. I'm super stoked about that replay. I'm gonna have to somehow, like, cut that into its own video. Damn, I wonder what time that Bullet replay was. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it all. Do I want to go purse? No, I don't want to go purse shopping. Honey, I can't admit that on a live stream. All right, let's see. Please, Bullet replays. I hope that translates better to Chinese. Yeah, my wife is she's an entrepreneur of sorts. She has found creative ways to go to Disneyland as often as possible and buy purses. She says she makes money. I can tell you I've never seen that money.
Never will.
And I'll never will. I've seen a lot of purses.
Yeah, me too. Got more coming on.
Her friends come over and she rolls them out in plastic bins. Takes them out one by one and explains all their different purposes.
Check out my eBay.
Oh, shit. Oh! Our live stream just got interrupted by the support team. Okay, well, we have a message in the top right there. You'll see there's a message from support. I am afraid to click on it. What is it? Watch them shutting me down. They're like, copyright infringement. You don't have...
Don't let the man keep you down, honey.
Oh, okay. It's in the game. We appreciate you understand. Oh, I was asking them about the space shop for a video I'm doing, and they said they won't tell me. I was like, whatever. You've told other people. Who was that? Oh well. What was her name? Oh, no, I looked back at the computer to see it. What was the support team's name? Oh, Brian lives in California, too. Well, then you know. I married a Disney girl. Yeah. Ooh, 1,037. Oh, let's see if we got any more of those Bullet replays. These people are asking for tier 11 versus tier 11. I'm like, nah, dude, give me more Bullet replays. Get out of here with that. You've seen one, you've seen them all. Let's see some Bullet, because Bullet's like gambling, you know? It's like you're rolling the dice, baby. 44% chance to Ghost Cannon. Rangers wrecking tier 11. Let's see it. This is a good example of why Hoodoo sucks when he's not bigger than the other commander. Right? He doesn't get to Death Rattle. He gets his Chain Blast and his Awakenings, but they're not very good. Not compared to what Death Rattle does when you one-shot a slot, so... Then you face an airship commander. Boom. Oh, that's why we go to Disneyland. It's a good exercise. Just walk around, hang out. It's a wholesome place. You don't have to worry about getting robbed. Expensive, but whatever. What's not expensive? No. I know none of these are Bullet replays. Oh, man. No, Ranger replays. You gotta do 10 push-ups. That's the rules. Stop talking shit! I'm trying to do push-ups. We got caught, boys. We got caught in a Ranger replay. 10 push-ups. That's the deal. That guy's an asshole for making us do push-ups. We don't like him. Now, oh wait, that's a Vera replay. Shared by Vera. Uh-oh. Oh. So this is Vera's Stella. That's a first we didn't get to see. And it's tier 11 infantry versus infantry. This is good. Alright. We know what to expect. He's going to go right through it. That's kind of cool, huh? Volume up for that. It's so weird. It like fires. It's quiet. And then just a boom. Like the lasers are charging up or something. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so let's get a recap of what's gone down in this battle. Vera's main is sitting there. 40 minutes left. They just don't have what it takes to break that golem out. Looks like they're going for the stronghold too. No, they're still just playing. So they're going to take this. ESE doesn't have a big enough march to kill it. And it started off with, I think deaths. What was the first one? Like some guy sending deaths, giving away points for no reason. Bullet winning a tier suppression fight. Bullet getting a huge lead on the right garrison. ESE took a huge lead against Vera's tier 11. We caught that replay. Well, no, we didn't catch that replay. We caught later replays. And then, yeah, as soon as that one fell, they did kill all tier 11 in Vera's main slot, but they couldn't kill the back row. And eventually it fell, and they played around in the main stronghold, but they decided to go straight to the left stronghold to get complete vision. There's 40 minutes left. They're going to hold it no problem. And ESE is going to be totally revealed, and the rats are going to run out of the barn in 40 minutes, and Vera's going to take the win. I'm surprised ESE doesn't start jumping around trying to hit arcs just to, I don't know, just to be a pain in the ass. Because remember, if you hit Vera and you get him to jump, it pulls his golem out. So it'd be interesting to see what's going... Oh, that's probably what's on his arc, his Stella. Yeah, so usually proc abilities like Soul Burn and Ghost Cannon, they usually do their damage first, and then the normal attack comes after, followed by the second Gemini attack or Awakening hitting the back row. So, a little food for thought as you do some more investigating. What's the point of making a profit? This guy's asking like real deep financial questions, like he's a philosophy finance major. What's the point of making a profit? I want to just send that to the support team and just see what they respond. Like, what? Wait a minute. That's our guy. That is our guy. Alright, we have his name. Ladies and gentlemen, this stream is not going down without finding out exactly what this guy's name is. Here we go. Let's hype him up a little bit. Get him the boom boom. I don't think the Chinese can watch YouTube. Okay, there. Tell him to love his bullet. Now let's take his name. Go back to translate. There we go. Ah. Inner text, Chinese, okay. Kind of hit me? Kind of hit me? Is that like a hit me softly? Me hits, what could that possibly, what are other alternatives to that? An Quan Ling? Safety Ling? That is so weird. Safety Ling. Well, alright, that's the mystery, guys. The guy who was running Bullet, our Chinese doppelganger's name is Safety Ling. There you go. Safety Ling. Wow. Let's see what this guy says. That's French. Alright guys, I'm going to get ready to close this stream up. I think we know what's going to happen here. Unless ESE shows a big march that they're willing to trade. Oh yeah, there's the march. So that's what he's trying to break through with. And that's what he's been sending over and over and over. Oh, looks like they reset Vera's Golem, but he's got a minute to send it back. Wonder if he broke through. Let's see. I wish I remembered that guy's name. Not Safety Ling. Of course I know his name. What does this guy Ulysses use? That's him right there. That's the guy that's fighting him? He has tier 11? No way. No, 27 million. What's going on here? Let's take a look at that. Oh, that Stella broke through. Wow. Vera's not even sending his tier 11 anymore. I wonder why. It might be really expensive to heal. He's just like, I'm not going to heal these right now. I'll just send these. Alright, I'm trying to see one more Stella March if we can. Oh, there we go. Bullet with tier 10. Bullet sucks with tier 10. Bullet's not the worst at tier 10, but his Ghost Cannon doesn't hit that hard. He's clearing, though. And the Ghost Cannon hits hard with Rangers, because Rangers don't hit very hard to begin with. Dude, he's wrecking. And he's not going to have first strike, though, so he needs to pull right now, because he's going to get one shot by that Golem. He's going to get one shot. You better pull, dude. You got 0 seconds to pull. Did he pull? I don't think he pulled. No, he just got fucking wrecked. Didn't even hit that Golem. Probably got crushed. Dang. You think Vera will share that one? That was a big one. That was a big one. Come on, Vera. Share it. Share it. Yeah, it sucks. He's been using his bullet to build this big point advantage all game, and he got it. He did it. He did his job. And now it's like, okay, now we got to beat Vera's main. Can anyone beat Vera's main? Nope. No one? Okay. You know the way to beat Vera's main? An equal or a Rogers like 30% smaller with, not even that, half as big with the same troops and all defense skill, Rogers will beat that Golem. He could do it. But how many people have a 500k Rogers? I mean, not to say you shouldn't, you should, but he's less versatile than a Golem. And he's a better defender, but less versatile. So that's why Vera doesn't run a Rogers. One slot bust Rogers sucks. He doesn't. You can build him with deep Golem's gear, but if he procs Tyrant Cometh, he does 0 damage. And there's a 20% chance he'll do it. Tyrant Cometh means he doesn't attack until every other opponent attacks, and then he attacks, but it's a guaranteed hit and crit. It's a shit skill for one slot busting. It's a good skill for Rogers when he's doing his defense thing, but one slot busting, not good. That's why Vera doesn't run him. He doesn't need to. If it was closer fights, I mean, I'm sure he has his Rogers standing by to eat his Golem. Because for him, re-getting another Golem isn't a big deal. He'll just ask for a Golem event, and they'll give it to him. I don't know that. But I'm sure the devs have some favoritism. They know who pays their bills. They know who pays the checks around there. Alright, well. I don't know how much more of this I can do, guys. I think we pretty much got it here. CHB is toying around with the main stronghold, but mostly just going to keep doing what they're doing. They just need a bigger commander to clear him, and they just don't have it. They just don't have it. You got to kill them in 1 or 2 turns. They can't be doing this, you know, march in, wait 10 seconds, march back because they lost, heal everything, heal your commander, march again, wait 20 seconds, wait 10 seconds, lose, march back 20 seconds, you know, heal 10 seconds. It just, you need 5 or 6 people with 200 or 300k Stellas, just non-stop crushing through, and chasing Vera down, just constantly on his arc, constantly attacking him, constantly attacking everyone. It's too hard to beat him. You got to really be organized, and you have to have the right commanders. But I'm a little surprised these guys don't have more Stellas. Surprised they don't have a Big Rogers. They made it far, maybe farther than they should have. They're a good guild, really good guild. They deserve to be here, but Vera's so far ahead of everyone. He's like a year ahead of everyone at least, right? People are just getting to 200k, 250k. They're so proud of their golems. They hit 200k. This guy has an 850k golem. I don't know what kind of leadership ad event he had on his server. They must have been something really good where he just wrote them a check, walked by, and said, I want 600,000 leadership. What's it going to take? Alright, well, I'm going to close this stream up. You guys, if you like the video and you... Oh, here's a replay. If you watch my other videos, please subscribe. It encourages me to keep doing this. And, yeah, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching this with us. I'd be doing this if it wasn't for you guys, so I'm glad to not do it alone. And if you're watching this from the future, looking back and laughing at how pathetic our commanders are and how young they are, well, we were the founders. So we paved the way. We paid the rent on the servers that you use, so you're welcome. And with this replay, I am going to call it a night. So, yeah. Thanks for coming by. You guys are the best. Have a good night. Oh, he doesn't one-shot him. Powerful, holy shit. Those infantry are strong. Oh, look at this guy. We're closing the stream down, bro. It's late. It's time to close it down. We're shutting it down. Vera is just showing off his, Shannon, are you here? I'll show you one more replay. These are the new tier 11, then I'm going to close the stream. There you go. This is what we got to see tonight. Straight savage. We got to see Bullet debut tonight. Bullet made a huge impact on tonight's game, but we didn't get any good replays to watch over and over. We just got the one I'm going to cut up later. So, anywho, I'll jump on League in a minute if you want to play. Probably too late for that. Yeah, it's too late for that. Maybe one game. Alright, we're closing the stream up. Thanks for playing our game. Please kindly know.